I truly believe that bourbon is one of the best ways to bring a community together. You guys are amazing. The tight-knitness of that community plus just your giving nature. We started Raffle Worthy with one simple mission in mind: to give back as much money as possible to charities who need our help. One charity that we just fell in love with is called the Ullman Foundation. They help young survivors of cancer sort of get back on their feet with all of their different resources, obviously financially, but different things. You've seen all these beautiful bottles behind me that are unopened. Check out what we're offering to you guys as a way of supporting the Ullman Foundation. Man, jealous of whoever wins that set. So the link in our bio, our link tree, has a direct link to this raffle campaign that we're running for Ullman Foundation to help raise money for them. But rather than me tell you more about their foundation, let's just hear from them themselves.
My name is Tamika, and I'm from the Washington, D.C. metro area. In May of 2001, I was diagnosed with invasive cervical cancer. I was 25 years of age. There wasn't anyone who was my age, maybe had my similar circumstances, that could understand the impact of cancer in my life.
My name is Doug Ullman. I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 19. What I realized early on was that this just puts a halt on your life. I didn't know if I could go back to school. I had to start thinking about all kinds of practical things like wills and powers of attorney, and you realize that your life is short and could be potentially short, and I think you learn a lot of life's lessons early on.
What Doug quickly realized was there was a huge lack of resources and information and support services for the young adult population.
Once he was back at school and trying to function, he called me one day and said, "I have a project I want you to help me with, if you don't mind." And I said, "Sure, what?" As I was rushing out the door for something. And he said, "I think we should start a nonprofit, something to help people with cancer." And I said, "That's a great idea."
You want to live. You're not going to lay down and let cancer take over. You're going to fight it.
What we do is reach out to them and provide resources and information that can help them navigate their own cancer journey on their own as best possible.
We have published a guidebook filled with information that we wish people had told us. Researching your diagnosis, dealing with the medical practitioners, dealing with relationships. One of the most important things we find is that people want to connect with someone else who's been through what they're going through.
So what we've done is honed that in on the young adult population and tried to bring our services out of our office, off the website, and really get them into institutions, into hospitals where cancer patients are being treated.
I remember coming in on a Wednesday for chemotherapy and radiation treatment when this brochure kind of just appeared to me out of nowhere. And it was a brochure for the Ullman Cancer Fund.
The Ullman Cancer Fund lets you know that you can take control of those things again. You do have power over the decisions, and you do have connections to people that have gone through it and have survived it.
The doctors are going to do what they can do, and your nurses and the medications, but you have to deal with the mental and emotional issues. I mean, it's a good starting point in your recovery.
When I found the Ullman Cancer Fund, basically that's when everything clicked for me. It changed my life forever.